Hey you guys, it's Lauren here with Laura's Leaves. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And for my returning subscribers, hey you guys, welcome back. I have a really awesome plant haul for you. This will be my first plant haul of 2021, and I think it's gonna be a two-parter. Today is January 18th, and I've already done some damage with some plants. So I have a lot to show you guys, so it will probably be a two-parter. In this video, I want to show you the plants that I got from my last trip to Telly's, which I will link that video in the cards up above or in the description box down below for you guys to check out first. I went shopping at Telly's greenhouse and I got some really cool things. What I want to show you first is this adorable little Astrophytum. I think this is a type of, no, I was gonna say, I think it's a type of euphorbia, but no. This is called a star cactus, Astrophytum myriostigma. And I've never seen an Astrophytum in person, in real life. I saw them unboxing these and I snagged one up right away. Hopefully I have it in an appropriate mix. I did repot it because it was very wet when I purchased it and I didn't want it to rot. So, Astrophytum, super cute, star cactus. I see why they would call it that. Very cool. The next thing that I found at Telly's is this Ludicea discolor. This is a type of jewel orchid, and I've been wanting one of these for a really long time, but with certain plants, it's kind of like when I see it, I'll pick it up. And that's kind of how I've always been with this plant. I've seen it online a lot, and I've just kind of always passed on it and told myself when I see it in person, I will get it. And I think it is just adorable. I think I'm going to take this smaller piece here when I do repot and put it in a terrarium. If any of you have ever put your Ludicea discolor in a terrarium, please let me know and let me know how that went for you because I am highly considering it. Here is a plant that I didn't pick out. This is a plant that Tom actually picked out, and this is a Sansevieria samurai. I've seen these before, seen them at, big box stores, nurseries, so on and so forth. And I've always thought they were very interesting, just never picked one up. He saw it and he really, really liked it, so he got this for himself. And holy cow, I understand why they call this plant the Samurai Sansevieria. I poked my hand on this little spike and this one too, and holy shit, these are spiky. It really, really hurt. They are very, like little thorns right at the tip. So be careful with these. Maybe have it high, if you have children, keep it up high. If you have animals even, keep it up high, because this could do some damage, potentially. But very beautiful, very sculptural, really like it. So this is Tom's second or third plant that he's picked out. Maybe I'm influencing him. I don't know, but I'm happy with it. Up next is one I was very excited to find, but I need everyone's help. I am no plant expert. Let me just preface that now. I am no plant expert. I just really enjoy collecting plants, growing plants, sharing plants, and finding new and interesting things. Well, at Telly's, I found this, and I've since repotted, and it was labeled a Philodendron Linnaei. I will put the name on the screen for you guys. And I have researched this plant and I have found similar photos that match this plant, but they're few and far between. When I research Philodendron Linnaei, I see this plant. And the plant that I keep seeing, which this plant, doesn't really look like this plant. Now, I don't know if this is a virus. If it is, that really stinks. But let me get up here. There is variegation very similar to the Painted Lady, in my opinion. And it's kind of hard to pick up on video, but there is that slight speckling, very similar to the Painted Lady. And I don't know if you can see, this is its newest leaf that did unfurl here at my house. It's reflecting a lot. I want to show you guys the variegation. I would say this is probably the best leaf, but it is kind of like corrugated, so it's kind of hard to see in video. But this was labeled as such, a Philodendron Linnaei. Now, if there's two species or two variety of the same, I don't know, I'm no expert. But if anyone can properly ID this for me, that would mean the world. I'd really appreciate that. So all you plant experts out there, contact me or write it down in the comments below. This was a really awesome find. Regardless, I think it's beautiful and I'm excited to watch it grow. I have a feeling it's gonna be more like the Philodendron Black Cardinal or the Moonlight, how it grows more compact and in this like mounding form. But I don't know. Then last, but certainly not least, on my Telly's plant trip, I bought this off the clearance rack. It was originally $20 and they were selling it on clearance for 50% off, and it does look very rough. I think it might have a type of virus, possibly mosaic virus. Look at this leaf. This is one of the newest leaves. However, the leaves might just be coming out distorted like that because when I bought this, it had one bloom with seeds coming off of it and this other bloom, which the seeds are about ready to soak and then can be potted up, which I did with these. This is an Anthurium Ploumannii, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that. But yep, got this baby for 50% off, and I honestly did buy it just because it was putting out these two blooms that were already going to seed, and I wanted to experiment with that. So that could be another reason why these newer leaves are looking so funky, because all the energy is growing to the spadix, or what do they call these things, the inflorescence. And since I brought it home, I don't think this is gonna produce seeds, but I think this is just another bloom, another flower. So I will keep you guys updated on this. I did plant some up already, or try to germinate some in some sphagnum moss. I don't know if I did it right. If anyone has any tips on how to do this appropriately and have the best results, please let me know. These are about ready to go and soak and get germinated themselves. So Anthurium Ploumannii. I hope I didn't say philodendron. I have philodendron on the brain. But this was the last plant from that trip. I was really excited to find this. I'm not too adverse on Anthurium, but I want to start learning some new things. So this is going to be all for part 1 of my first plant haul of 2021. So stay tuned for a part 2. Part 2 is going to be quite hefty because part 2 is from my last shopping trip, which will also be linked up in the cards or down in the description box below. Feel free to check it out. I will see you guys in part 2. There's a lot of plants in part 2. So that one might be a long video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.